world. We're up. We're running. Is there a small delay with my face? There appears to be. Boop, 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 boop. So it might be a small delay between me talking and me walking. Let's move that around a bit. That'll work. Put the header back up. There we go. Alright. Find the common room. Okay, so this is the dorm, and okay, here we go. Who are you?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I don't need to make introductions.
That new fifth year.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
You know, talking shit?
They're lucky they didn't end up with dragon fruit, like that poor man.
They're talking shit.
Did you hear the way that Hogwarts did at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Yeah, you wieners, let me through. I'm taller than all y'all. Get out of my way. I'm gonna be the reason why Slytherins have a bad name.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Ooh. What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Might want to think that again.
I'm pretty sure that's some kind of chess rules. I would assume.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Or at least it's just
Don't
proper
say
manners.
I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Imelda,
You should have listened to me.
we are not going to be friends.
I know who you are.
Know
You're
it
the
all.
new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away.
Sure.
My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
I feel like this house is Slytherin. Is it house? Is that what it's called? The Slytherin house? Slytherin group. It's just a bunch of shit talkers.
Are you a keen
It's
wizard
gonna be a
chess fan?
shit talking festival.
You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Cheers.
think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
I'm gonna spin my face around. Magic. Boop. I don't think that worked the way I wanted it to. Flip. Nope, not that one. There we go. All right.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Alright, then.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Is that a quest book? I bet it's a quest book.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Classic, instead of explaining it, figure
This
it out
way.
by playing the game.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
I'm moving. You
Why
keep up.
don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Not that one.
Revelio.
That one. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The longest Kelpie ever reported is Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Just unlock the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide page to continue. Each challenge has tier special rewards unlocked at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Cool. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back off and collect rewards you've unlocked. Exit the field guide.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Stop your foot there.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how 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 to.
And I'm back, I'm assuming, and my video went away because we're doing this live. At least I thought it was back. I'm a little squished. Oh, jeez, I'm really squished. What the heck is happening here? Is this, hello? Can y'all see me? Oh, not that one. There we go. Now you see me? Now you don't. 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 Okay. We are done messing around with that. Let's get this back on track. Probably want to see my ears a little bit. And then I don't need to be that big on the screen. Alright, we back. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Floo Flames. Floo Flames! Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. Left side of the map is where students and professors live. It includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. In this view, you can see the Floo Flames available in that region. Green, Floo Flames... Flow Flames? Floo Flames? I'm going to call them Floo Flames, because why not? Represents flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray ones reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region to continue. I saw a statue moving around. I want to do a spell on it, but the game is forcing me in this direction. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Floo-Flames for you. Use the right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Floo-Flames with X. Pretty straightforward. Fast travel. It's your friend.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These
Oh, yeah.
stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour the other day.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's up with the charms?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Afraid not.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Like
Speak
we
of the
rehearsed
devil,
it.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Sure did.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
What enchantment do you speak of, Professor Fig? Is the enchantment available quest from the map? This represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. The field guide map shows Professor Hecat's class in the lower section of the astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the charmed compass and the field guide to help me find the way. Attend the defense against the dark arts class. Okay. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with A and continue. Let's do defense against the dark arts class. First things first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead.
Around circles.
What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, we got a nice little guide that shows us where to go. Press up to cast Charmed Compass. Charmed Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. So it literally points me where I need to go. Very good. That's the jump button. That's what that is. Uh-oh. Is he taller than me? I am kind of hunched over. Oh, there you go. Stand upright. That's right. Show him who's taller. Jerry Trotter's taller, that too. Righty, roo. Going upstairs, and how are you?
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
You tell him.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
That's right. Stay in school, kids.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today, we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
What a punk.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with the left stick and guide along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol path, same as it was before.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Sure did.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
How do I... Oh, I hold B. There we go.
Now, the basic cast.
That's how.
Well
Right.
done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso,
This
bitch!
can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick.
Only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is
Oh,
down.
he's off the table. He did. He lost.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I didn't get anything. So... And I gave more than nothing.
I put you on the spot,
Yeah.
and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Well, thank you, Mr. Everett Clopton. Let me speak with
Nice
Mr.
work.
Sebastian
I
Punkass
enjoyed
over
that.
here.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about
Yeah,
it.
you never hit
It
me
was
once.
certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Darn straight.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Oh, you keep your mouth shut.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I mean, if you have
Till
a
next time.
restricted section of the library, you're just inviting shenanigans. Complete main quests. I've got rewards. Give me rewards. First class student. Attended my first class. What is it? Okay, all quests, main quests, assignments, relationships, side quest, Kraust Wounds. Completed quest. Alright, let's go to the Charms class. Located on the map. It is over there. Failed side quest can be found inside the regions of Hogwarts, marked as a black flag. And discovered by exploring the world, these quests reward XP, but do not advance the main story. As side quests usually don't. Matthew, you can't sneak up on me, like in the video, expecting me to be bamboozled. Let me go ahead and speak on behalf of your brother. He says hi. Even though he hasn't yet. Show me the way. Oh, wrong button.
Revelio.
What was my button for? There it is. All right. Too many spells. Not enough time.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Show me a thing.
Lumos.
No, not that one. That
Revelio.
one. Okay, that didn't do anything. I am unstealthable. I cannot be stealthed. I cannot be counter-stealthed. I can get lost though. That's one thing that's for sure. Okay, we're going that way. And we're going up the stairs and to the left it would appear. Is there more stairs? There's a direction over here. You. I think I saw you earlier.
Lumos.
Nope, not that.
Revelio.
Oh, there's something over here, though. What is this?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hell yeah, I am. There's a cat. Hello there, cat. Are you seeing this cat? I mean, it is a big-ass castle he gets to run around. He's getting... That's going to be the Charms Professor. I'm calling it right now. Because that's how they would write it.
The first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. She'd never seen it. She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense.
Do you have a quest?
What?
Quest.
That face. Owls not.
They didn't even jump. What do we got here?
Revelio.
Reveal your secrets, giant quilt. No secrets to be unveiled.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Well, that is just fantastic. What was the name again? Ignatia Wildsmith. It was a pleasure to meet you. What is this? It's like, I think there's treasure inside, but I am not entirely sure. We're gonna zap it first. Then we're gonna
Lumos.
Do that second. Do this third.
Revelio.
Alright, you're definitely a treasure, and it will make you float. We will not make you float. Anybody pooping? Oh! It's the angriest toilet I've ever seen. Today. Level 1 lock. I need level 1 unlock ability from my charms class.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Flu, so it is flu. The word is flu. Okay. Wasn't sure if it was flu or flow. That confirms it is indeed flu.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Let's.
We sometimes have to remind him.
Do the thing.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Why, thanks, friend.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
He's definitely the cat that we saw earlier. I'm calling it.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
That's not even my book.
The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Steady your wall with the left stick and guide along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press this corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol path. Boop, 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 boop.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Well, he's a cat, that's why.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
Yes.
Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor.
Accio.
Show us how it's done. Very good.
Full points for Jerry Trotter. Do it again. You gotta tell me twice. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Right about there. That's good. That's good. That's good. Just calm down. Right about there. Yep. Yep. Okay, I can't see. There we go. Right about there.
Excellent control there.
Boop. Perfect score. Y'all are up, losers. 150 to score to
Very
beat.
good. Points to Slytherin.
150
There's certainly no
points
sport
to
in
Slytherin.
playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Use Accio to summon the ball as close as you can to the edge without going over in order to score points. And I'm assuming this is going to be like curling where I can shuffleboard where I can knock it off and stuff. Alright. So I'm going to be right about here. And I'm going to use yours as a backboard. Boop! I thought I was going to use yours as a back.
That's it!
Am I in? I'm in. Okay.
That is how it's done.
I will show you how it's done. It is done like this. I keep going. Oh, not good. Not good.
Nicely done.
No. Not nicely done. Okay. You're gonna take pity on me.
There we go.
Just match my score. All right. Just gotta get it ahead. And let go. And just don't go over. And we are
splendid.
Splendid indeed. Oh, it's a tie. Because that's how math works. Best 2 out of 2.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Alright. So. Alright. No, not that one. That one. Alright. Just gotta do it. This needs to be right about there. Okay. So start, go, and stop. Right. Loser.
Very good.
Talking all the shit.
Here we go.
Oh, no. Yep. Okay, I thought she was trying to knock me off. She
That is how it's done.
I will show you. Oh, okay. Hold it, not that one. Right about there. All right. And slide it off and get over that hump. Did it?
Quite impressive.
Did it? It did.
Misha.
Let's bring it up then.
Yes!
Okay. I won. She threw all of hers. I just need to not knock mine off and I'm fine.
Don't lose your composure.
And I meant like not knock off one that's already existing. That's what I meant. See, it worked.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
There was only one winner. That winner was me. I'm just saying.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Bigger
So
than
yes,
Hogwarts?
bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Oh.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it,
Where'd they
the
even
mist
mention
was
that?
so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
Just website.
And then it just materialized
develop
before
the
me.
lore.
This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
a word
you'd be
if
using
you
it on
would.
clothing, to be precise,
All right,
Sebastian.
Professor
You know it won't
Ronan.
work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cool.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Sure am.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Currently not tracking anything. There's a treasure somewhere.
Revelio.
There's a...
I was a late bloomer.
And then the werewolves joined.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Weasley after class. Boom. Alright. The map interface could be a little better if I'm just say, or it's just gonna take a little bit of getting used to, I guess, maybe. 'Cause I can't tell where exactly that is. And like, is it faster for me to run down? Is it faster for me to travel somewhere? Like that looks like a good spot to travel to. I think next time I try this, I'm gonna do mouse and keyboard. Because I feel like it's a mouse and keyboard design game. Especially judging by like the menu. And like it's got like a little cursor right here that's definitely designed for PC. Peeves, you are talking a lot of shit.
Revelio.
Why did I just reveal you? Peeves, where are you? We're gonna talk about this. Are you Peeves? Cannot find Peeves. Are you Peeves?
Revelio.
I'm just gonna Revelio the hell out of everything.
Leviosa.
I need the dang spell to unlock stuffs. That's what I need. There's all the treasure that I'm passing up because I can't unlock it. Are you Peeves? Who are you? Skeleton thing? Okay. Toodles.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Revelio.
Anything wrong with that? So many things. So many things to look at. It's like walking around a museum. There's a cat, a different cat. This is not the Charmed Professor. There better be an achievement for pet all the cats. Like, there's 10 cats scattered throughout Hogwarts. Pet all 10. Unlock a spell to turn into a cat. Because reasons.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Still plugged in? Yep. Okay.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nope.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Yeah, Sebastian was kind of a shit talker, so we're gonna go with
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Kill. And speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. Ooh. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. Does that open the treasure chests? One shall find out. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Alright, Professor Tim.
There you are.
Something good. Jump and talk.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Search areas of the minimap search areas of the minimap. I didn't get through that. Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Collect the flying page in defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Alright, so I'm assuming that this one's closed.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
Reveal yourself, flying page. Oh, that actually worked. Alright. I lost it. There it is. I found it. And...
Levioso.
Levioso on the page. No? Not Levioso.
Lumos.
No? Maybe.
Accio.
That's right.
Got it.
You should be playing this game.
A flying page must be around here
Too many
somewhere.
spells. I can't remember them all.
Revelio.
Revelio. Where are you at? Bam! Come here.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
I had a little bit of
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
The mending charm reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good.
Nice.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Just another cat needs petting. I just gained 20 health points from petting a cat, ting 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 a cat, ting